What up, everybody? This is OCal Browns Talk back with another video. Browns played Rams last night, lost 20-13. Everybody has their opinions on it, the offense, Freddie, the whole thing. So why not give my take as well? So Browns are 1-2, headed into Baltimore, who's also coming off a loss and who's going to be looking to get back on the right track. So it's going to be a very, very important game for the Browns on the road. Game that could really right a lot of shit, if not all the wrongs of this game. It's a divisional game. It's against the top team in the division, and to beat them on their home field would be great. For the Browns' morale, for the fans, for, the record, for our standing, head to head against them should the division come down to us to Browns and Ravens. So real important game coming up. And I'll dive more into it as the week goes on. But this video is mostly about last night and pretty much what the fuck happened. Defensively, no Denzel Ward, no Greedy Williams. The secondary played great. TJ Carey and Terrence Newman, both starting caliber. Not only starting caliber, but definitely in Terrence Newman's case, or Terrence Mitchell's case, I'm sorry. Above average corner, regardless whether he started or not. And TJ Carey, pretty much the same thing. So this team is really deep at corner, actually. This game, proved that for sure. And safety. Burnett, those dudes played great. And the Jets game, the other game, Demarius Randall was out. The safeties played well in that game also. So the secondary doesn't seem to be a problem. The pass rush was at times causing havoc, but they didn't have, I guess, a stronger game as they maybe, I won't say they needed to have, because they held them to 20 points. They held a team that's averaged 31 points a game since Sean McVay's been the coach to 20 points, and they fucking scratched and scraped that 20. So they got some turnovers. They, stopped Goff when they could. I thought Goff stood in there. He made some nice throws. Cooper Kupp got open. He's just a, quick, crafty type of receiver. And, much in the effect of Jarvis Landry. So their guy was able to get his shit going and ours wasn't. Speaking of shit, I lost my train of thought. Anyways, I lost my train of thought, but the defense played great overall. The linebackers played well. The defense just played great overall. They didn't get the pass rush they necessarily probably wanted to get, but they still held them pretty nicely and stopped them for the most part. Now let's get into this fucking Browns offense. Jesus Christ. Oh, man, I don't know where to begin. I really don't. Well, I will begin with Chubb. Chubb played well again, ran hard, given the opportunities, that he was given. He ran the ball hard. He caught the ball well. They, designed a few nice screenplays for him. And, he ran hard like Chubb always do. I think he's been the most consistent, dependable part of this offense, hands down. He was that last year. He was that last year from the moment he came in. Even the games where Baker was struggling and shit like that. Chubb has been, people, Baker gets a lot of the publicity and attention and shit like that because he's a quarterback, so he should. But Nick Chubb has been the most consistent offensive player I think this team has had since the beginning of the last season. Over anybody, Landry, anybody, or maybe Joe Batonio, or Treader. But yeah, he ran hard. in the fucking passing game, man. I mean, at this point, I don't know what it is. I mean, is it the scheme? You know, at first people were saying, okay, they're trying to push the ball downfield too much, and then they're using the check downs. And still, it's the same thing in this game. I don't see any fucking check downs. Like, I see no check down options. There's no running backs running out of the backfield. There's no delayed motherfuckers. There's no wide receiver. I mean, there's no running backs coming out of the flat. There's nothing to check down to. Like, it's all just vertical fucking, you know what I mean? Send the receivers out vertical and fucking drive the ball downfield. Well, if the team's not letting you do that anymore. They're not letting you do it. You know, so I don't know what the fuck, man. I don't know what the fuck is the play calling. And then Baker's hold on to the ball. Baker won't run. He won't fucking run. He's got so many opportunities. He's had so many opportunities from the games I watched to fucking run. He wants to keep fucking patting the ball, looking for somewhere to go. Then he end up fucking running around and throwing it out of bounds. No, you can't find anybody. Make a fucking decision. Be decisive. Run the ball. Run the ball for a quick 5-6 yards and get down. Run for a quick 5-6-7 yards and slide or get the fuck out of bounds. He's athletic and quick enough on his feet to be able to do that. We saw that last year. Like, he's like forcing it. He's like, oh, I just gotta throw. Like, fuck. If you got open running room, run the fucking ball. You do that a couple times and get down. Now they gotta account for that. Now they gotta put an extra motherfucker down there to at least watch for that. Now they have to be cognizant of it. That's one less defender that's out in pass coverage. But I don't know, man. This team, man, the offense is fucking predictable. You know what I mean? The play calling is shoddy as fuck. Baker's accuracy shoddy. You know, the receivers are catching the ball for the most part when it gets to them, but it's not getting to them. It's not getting to them at the right time, and it's not getting to them in the right spaces. And, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. The running game seems to be fine. You know, people talk about, well, the offensive line is in shambles. No, the fuck it ain't. It ain't that bad. The offensive line ain't great, but it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. If y'all, you know what I mean, y'all gotta fucking, I don't know, man. I mean, y'all gotta attack the defense on all levels. It's like they attacking the defense just on like 1 or 2 levels. Like, deep, intermediate, deep pass. That's it. Intermediate to deep pass. No check downs. Nobody, like, it's a fucking joke, man. They gotta get this shit together, and it gets no easier against the Ravens, who also have a very good pass rush. But I don't know though. Patty Mahomes was lighting he was lighting the Ravens up, but we ain't got Patty Mahomes. I love Baker, but he ain't no fucking Patty Mahomes. At least not at this point. And we ain't the fucking Chiefs. And Freddie Kitchens show us fuck. Ain't Andy Reid. And I like Freddie. And people are down on Freddie, talking about fire him and all this other goofy ass shit. You know how people do. The internet weirdos and bandwagoners. You know. Everything's an overreaction, whether they win or they don't. But yeah, man, Freddie's got to step it the fuck up, man. You know what I mean? But shit, yeah, people say, well, Monken should be calling the plays. Well, will it make any fucking difference? Because Monken, all his shit is air raid, drive it down the field any fucking way. Look, this is a legit question. Is this the right offense for this fucking team? Period. Is this the right offensive scheme for this team? How about that? Because they ain't doing none of the shit they did last year. And we can say, well, they got different personnel and they got Odell and that don't mean shit. Where's the weird shit? Where's the wishbone and all this other? Well, we can't run the wishbones. We ain't got no fucking running backs outside of Chubb. Traded Duke away and we got fucking John Trail, Hilliard, and this other nigga. We don't even know who the fuck. We don't even know what they can do. They barely even took any snaps last game. We just hoping and playing around for fucking Kareem Hunt to come back, add another dynamic. And I think I don't know if Callaway is back this week or no, he's back the week after this. You know, Callaway, he has a deep threat. That's another element. Callaway alone adds another element to this offense. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. This offense looks terrible. The defense looks good. I mean, very reminiscent of Browns years past. Same old shit. Baker's got to step it up. Freddie's got to step it up. Monken's got to step it up. Offensive line to some degrees got to step it up. And yeah, man, they got to get this shit figured out. You know, if they go down they go to 1-3 next week, it won't be the end of the world, but it ain't gonna be fucking good, and it ain't gonna be good for Freddie. He's already got a lot of scrutiny, a lot of attention on him. You know, dude, you gotta make it happen, player. you ain't gonna have a job. I'm sorry to say, Jimmy Haslam is very impulsive, just like that article that came out a couple years ago. He will decide to hire and fire motherfuckers whenever the wind blows. So, you know, Freddie, you got to step it up, dog. But I'm going to end this video here. This is my overall thoughts on the game and how it shook out throughout the week. I don't know, I'll make a few more videos about this team and where the fuck they're headed. So, anyways, catch y'all later. It's Old Cal Browns Talk with another video. Peace.